They are at the post. And they're off in the Longines Breeders' Cup turf. There goes Bye Bye Melvin out for the lead. Masterpiece is there in the opening strides. Channelmaker up close as well. Moves up into third. Now takes second as they head onto that far turn for the first time. Stone Age is away down toward the inside in fourth. Nation's Pride is fifth. Warlike Goddess is sixth. Gold Phoenix seventh. Highland Chief out in the center of the course moves up from eighth. Rebels Romance toward the inside is in ninth. Red Knight is a wide 10th as they move around the turn. Broom is back toward the rail in 11th position. Mishriff is in 12th, and Nautilus is last of the 13. Back up front, Bye Bye Melvin shows the way early. And here's Channelmaker moving up to the outside just a length off the lead. A gap of 2 more back to Stone Age in third. That opening quarter went in 24.91 seconds. Bye Bye Melvin the leader. Channelmaker, Stone Age, and then Masterpiece against the rail now in fourth ahead. Highland Chief between horses in fifth. Red Knight sixth. Nation's Pride a lane off the rail in seventh as they head to the second of 3 turns. The opening half mile went in 49.42 seconds. Gold Phoenix is in the 8th position. Warlike Goddess back toward the rail. She travels in 9th. She's 7 lengths off the lead. And is followed by Rebels Romance in 10th. Mishriff is wide around the turn in the 11th position. And then Broom and Nautilus at the back. Bye Bye Melvin the leader. Onto the backstretch once again. Bye Bye Melvin on top shows the way by a length. Channelmaker second, a length. Highland Chief under a snug hold between horses in third. Now moves up within a length and a half of the lead. Channelmaker starts to draw alongside of Bye Bye Melvin. That's the lead battle, midpoint of the backstretch. Red Knight is out in the center of the course in third by just ahead. Highland Chief is there between horses, moves back up 1 spot from fourth. Then Stone Age is fifth toward the inside. Nation's Pride is in sixth in between horses, running nearly 5 from the front. Masterpiece, Gold Phoenix. Rebels Romance 7 from the lead. They're on to the final turn now. Channelmaker from the outside challenging Bye Bye Melvin. These two going at it. Bye Bye Melvin leads it by just ahead. Length and a half to Stone Age, who's in third. Now starts to look for more running room. Red Knight is in fourth. Masterpiece in fifth. Rebels Romance has to go to the center of the course with Mishriff and Gold Phoenix as they swing off the far turn. Rebels Romance and Mishriff and Stone Age all coming forward. Warlike Goddess going to dive to the inside. Rebels Romance has the lead. Warlike Goddess to the inside in second. Rebels Romance on top by 2. Rebels Romance, James Doyle win the Breeders' Cup Turf. Stone Age second. Warlike Goddess across the line in third. 2 minutes, 26.35 seconds. That's a course record.
What a dramatic finish here, but when it looked like they were lining up at the top of the stretch, all of a sudden Rebels Romance broke away from this field and won clear.
That's a mightily impressive performance from a horse who at one time, Todd, was being geared up for a crack at the Belmont Stakes on dirt, being geared up for a crack at the Dubai World Cup on dirt. Charlie Appleby's had to switch tack, take him back to Europe, run him on turf, and the horse has got better and better and better with every start, and a landmark success for James Doyle, who won his first classic in Europe early this year on Caribus in the 2000 Guineas in these colours. And what a way to finish off a great season for him. He's only just recently back from injury as well.
I was watching Warlike Goddess's trip so much I lost track here of Rebels Romance, but they're in a similar spot at a key point in the race.
Yeah, they were. Warlike Goddess down on the inside. She's dressed up, nowhere to go. She was bottled up. And James Doyle took the initiative. He had no option. He couldn't go up the inside, so he had to go wide. He floated Mishriff even wider. They were 6 or 7 wider on the turn. They were on level terms at the top of the stretch. And look at Rebels Romance pull away from Mishriff there to the inside, just laboring on that left lead. But a very impressive run from Rebels Romance. And a good effort from the 3 Stone Age for Aidan O'Brien checking in second, Warlike Goddess third.
The thing about the winner, what he's shown today is what even his trainer doubted, whether he'd be quite quick enough. And in fact, that's why William Buick chose to ride Nation's Pride rather than Rebels Romance, because they all believed that Nation's Pride had more speed to go round those bends and find that instant acceleration, and that Rebels Romance is more of a galloper, because those German Group 1s, the big open flat tracks, and he appreciates those, and the turning track was going to be against him. But here he is. He's the one who had the best turn of foot.
And great credit to Mishriff. He does check in fourth here in the final start of his career in a race where they set the course record at Keeneland, going the 1.5 miles in 2:26.1. But this result right here kind of is a microcosm of all the turf races
The
and
top
how
five,
they play.
yeah, the top 5 places. by European runners.
And that's pretty much how the turf races played out over the 2 days. America just getting one, and that was a huge upset. Caravel in the Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint.
Yeah, exactly. Sprinting not really the Europeans' game, right, on the turf. So, yeah, they've just dominated on the grass.
Rebels Romance for Charlie Appleby by DeBowie, taking here the Longines Breeders' Cup Turf. 5-3, 2-11, 7 posted on the board. 5-1, over 12-1, over 3-1, over 4-1, over 5-2. So no big surprises in this race. If anything, it was a surprise that Rebels Romance was an overlay from that 3-1 morning line. With Rebels Romance being a gelding, would we just naturally assume there's another campaign ahead next year?
Yeah, similar to when Ubir won last year. Charlie Appleby was quite happy to target all the big races in America that he was suitable for. I imagine Rebels Romance will be similar. I suspect he'll start off in the Shima Classic in Dubai in March, and then he would look to slowly build him up towards a repeat success in this race in 12 months' time at Santa Anita.
And what can you tell us about our rider of Rebels Romance?
James Doyle had a fabulous start to the season. He won on Caribus, the 2,000 guineas. Caribus wasn't the choice of William Buick, who rode Native Trail. Of course, they finished first and second, but Caribus beat Native Trail. It was his first classic win. And you know what they say about buses in the UK, you wait ages for them, and none comes along, and then when one comes, the second one comes right after. Well, he won his second classic the very next day, having won the 2,000 guineas on Caribus on the Saturday. On the Sunday, he won the 1,000 guineas on Believing. And so he had a fabulous start to the season. He picked up an injury about 6 weeks ago. He's been on the sidelines. It's been rather frustrating for him, but he's only just been back in the saddle just recently. And of course, being attached to the Charlie Appleby team means that